Hello, hello, hello. This is Debrena Jackson Gandy, Master Life Coach, National Best-Selling Author, founder of Juicy Woman University and Love Academy. Greetings, hello, and welcome. Well, today is about leaving No-Mo behind. N-O-M-O. I will circle back and tell you what I mean by that, but I first want to start by giving you a backdrop against which I will be talking to you about N-O-M-O. We hear about FOMO, fear of missing out, and there's some other acronyms out there, but listen, the one I want to bring to you today to be wary of is N-O-M-O, NOMO. And it specifically tends to befall boss chick types and alpha female types. I understand because I am a boss chick type. I own a business. I'm an entrepreneur, and I'm an alpha female type. Successful, a lot of worldly success. I'm used to being the top or number one. And there are many women that also describes them. So you're who I'm talking to. And these are also the kind of women that are drawn to my body of transformational work. So it's no condemnation. I'm just saying, here's who I'm speaking to. So I first want to let you know what we're coming out of, where it is requiring us to leave No-Mo behind. Okay. We are now moving into in a season and an era that is about transformation, not just information, not just motivation, and not just inspiration. Transformation now is dealing with a complete overhaul of your self-concept, an up-leveling of who and what you understand yourself to be. Transformational work takes place below the visible ground level. It's the invisible subconscious work. That's the level that our focus is to be on now, because we've done information, motivation, and inspiration, haven't we? The shift is also to healing work. Healing work is not the same as just self-reflection or self-awareness. Healing work has some very specific aspects to it, and I have found that many of us are uncomfortable with it because healing work first starts with acknowledgement and with truth-telling. And those are two things that in this Western American culture, it is very common and typical to avoid or deny. Thirdly is forgiveness work. This new season, a new era is calling for forgiveness work. That too is a specific kind of work, and it's a subset of healing work. Forgiveness work is a spiritual liberation process. It is to set you free. It's to return you to your natural and divine state of freedom. Forgiveness also is a process. It has specific aspects to it. And I've had the pleasure of leading literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. I think the count is up to 680 people now through my 5-part forgiveness process. And every time I do it, I take a poll and I ask, who has been led through the full forgiveness process before? 1 out of 100 people, 1%. So it is now a time to understand, to move in, and to do the forgiveness work. Not avoid it anymore, not deny it anymore, or not to misunderstand it anymore. We also are moving into an era, and we're in an era now where it's about belief work. This is something that I teach in Juicy Woman University, my 12-month life transformation program. Up until now, the culture has been, this Western American culture, we've been about just do it, right? The action. We've been about behavior. We've been about goals. We've been about just actions. But now we need to move to the subconscious level. All that happens on the conscious level that I just mentioned. But what gives rise to and informs and feeds the conscious level? And the actions and the behaviors and the decisions and the choices, that's all happening on the conscious level. The subconscious level where beliefs live. Beliefs serve as our thoughtware, our software as human beings for living. Out of our beliefs arise our thoughts. Out of our thoughts arise our feelings. We haven't done a lot of work on the invisible belief level, and it's time to do that. Change your beliefs, change your life. Belief work and personal transformation work hand in hand. We've also done a lot of one-on-one work, right, with coaches and individually enrolling for in a course where it might be a group of people taking it as individuals. We are now in a season and in an era where it's about cohort communities, so that we are on a journey with other individuals, and the community is an organism. And there are aspects of yourself and things to grow and develop that cannot grow and develop taking things from an individual perspective or as an individual. So cohort communities, and I'm really big on creating authentic, real sisterhood. Okay? So real sisterhood, not just in lip service, but in practice, and the growth that can happen, the synergy that can happen, the magic that can happen only within a loving community. And then the final shift I'll talk about that we're shifting to is, instead of just focusing on the product or the result or the goal, which we've been pretty obsessed with in this culture, also elevating the journey and the process to being just as valid as an important and essential as the end result. Okay, so that is what we are stepping into, and that's what the new season is calling for from all of us. Okay, and I share this with you because I see so many folks who are not making this shift, who are still operating in N.O.M.O. N-O.M.O. So let me share with you what I mean by that. And again, I'm specifically talking to the successful alpha female, the successful boss chick type, because you can develop blind spots, multiple and huge blind spots, as a result of what you've been able to make happen and produce in your life. So now it's about leaving N.O.M.O. behind. N-O.M.O. So the N in N.O.M.O. is now, now, now. We want the answer now, now, now. Give it to me now, now, now. We want it instantly. Microwave. Snap the fingers. I need it now or I get impatient. That's what we're leaving behind. The O stands for, I just want to know the one thing. Just give me the one thing that will give me the answer. Give me the one thing. And if I get the one thing, I'll have what I need. So we're all looking for this one thing. And we're not looking holistically. So we have a lot of imbalance in our development in this culture. Where, think of Popeye. One arm was really big and one arm was really little. So that one thing focus has us out of balance. Then the M stands for more information. Quantity of information is the key. More information. Where we lock in on a fact or a percentage or knowledge, new knowledge about something, and thinking we need more. A lot of us become information junkies. And then the last O, we've done N-O-M-O. The last O is one-on-one. We've been doing coaching, one-on-one. And that's useful for working on targeted areas. That's useful for accountability. Absolutely, that's useful when you want a strategy or a tactic. But again, we want to balance that out now with doing processes, journeys that put us in community and in relationship with others in a powerful way. And we move through a process along with others, as well as it being a personal journey. It's also a collective journey inside of a loving community. So we want to leave N.O.M.O. behind and step into what this new season and this new era is calling for from us. It's something different. We're to go higher. We're to go deeper. Beyond the just actions and the decisions and the behaviors and the goals. We're now to add some more dimension to our personal transformation journey. So with that, I thank you for listening, and I would love for you to put some comments below so I know what you thought. Tell me what you gained. And then, of course, all things Debrena is found at milliondollarmentor.net. You can go there and also get your free Sacred Self-Care Toolkit. Not one, not two, but 3 yummy, amazing free gifts. Oh, and they are delish. Fingers looking good. So milliondollarmentor.net and get your Sacred Self-Care Toolkit, honey. Yes, yes, I believe in generosity. I want to give you 3 yummy things that will help you to make this shift, because no-mo is no more. With that, you have a marvelous day. Debrena Jackson Gandy signing off. Mwah.